On a glorious journey to great academic heights, you need a university that will guarantee hopes of employment without sweltering in a pool of job hunts. I present to you Ndejje University. We are an African university endowed with 3 state-of-the-art campuses in Luero Bombo, the Graduate School in Rubaga, and the Kampala campus along Balintuma Road behind Mengo Hospital. With well-coordinated learning programs ranging from day, evening, weekend, in-service and e-learning, the globally recognized university offers job market competing courses that will surely light your academic path. Our various undergraduate and graduate programs include Business Administration and Management, Engineering and Survey, Basic Sciences and Information Technology, Education, Environment and Agricultural Sciences, Arts, Health Sciences, and many more. With accreditation by the National Council of Higher Education, we now offer a diploma in clinical medicine and community health. We as well take pride in some courses sponsored by the Higher Education Students Financing Board for a loan scheme that will not get you worried of tuition as you pursue your dream. Come ready for an academic adventure on great facilities of learning. You can visit our website on www.ndejjeuniversity.ac.ug. Ndejje University, the fear of God brings knowledge and wisdom.
This week.
Did you know that women empowerment is defined in several ways? Did you know that parenting is twice the stress, but twice the love, the hug, and the pride? Here I am to bring you the woman of valor, where ladies are proposing that parenting is not a life full of struggles, but a journey for the stronger ones.
For those who are married, let love stay, because once it is disintegrated, the foundation is destroyed.
Catch me every Thursday at 19 hours here at Ndejje University TV with Joe and Peace.
Coming up, no time for games. Guild aspirants intensify campaigns a day to the voting date. Police registers peaceful and successful Easter preparation. Prison clarifies on Minister Chitutu's special treatment. This and much more on Live at 8. Welcome to Ndejje University Television. My name is LONA KASASA Jemima, and this is Live at 8. Here are the news in details. Guild aspirants are on their last minute of their campaigns, and the two presidential aspirants who are residents of Ndejje University's main campus in Luwero were seen today at the Kampala campus in Mengo, rallying their voters to avail themselves for the election day. Ansle Mojoru with this story.
Students continue to campaign for their guild presidents at both campuses. They are seen carrying their posters and convincing their fellows for votes.
He has been the first so far to be concerned about our welfare, academics, by sending out consultation forms where most people had colliding points and problems affecting them. One of them at main campus being the forest, where we only need about four rechargeable solar lamps, and this can amount like 2 million. And he decided that from the guild fund, we as students can manage to set up those lamps.
The reason why I'm supporting this gentleman has not just come recently, or he just didn't wake up to come maybe when this semester, but he started coming here previous semester. He could come here and dig through how the problems we students are facing. He tried to move step by step. That's when I got to know him. So by doing that, I realized that he has gone deeper to understand our touch points as students of Ndejje University students. And
the presidential guild aspirants have not sat as they continue their campaigns a day to the voting time.
We are in our campaign period and we have taken so good time. The intensity is increasing over time and we are heading towards our election. This is this Friday for weekday program and Saturday for weekend program. So basically we are in our final touches, trying to scoop the votes. However much the pressure is, we are working on them.
Of April, I'm spearheading a movement that is Respect Students Hustle Movement, whereby I believe that each and every one of us is a client of Ndejje University.
Though Easter holiday interfered with the campaigning time, Okoth Phillips seems to be determined to continue in the race.
Our campaign was really affected due to the Easter break, in that people went home and catching up with the pace was really hard. It was like a new beginning, and the new beginning was definitely a small and little time. Catching up is really hard, but we are doing our best to make sure we thrive and get something out of these campaigns.
That different students have gone ahead to show love and support for their candidates through campaigns.
So of course I've been with him since year one. We have worked hand in hand in very many things. Whenever we call upon him, be like maybe this one has tuition issues, he has always been there to support. If we be like we want to set up this club, he has been there to support us. We have created two SOFA clubs right now where he's a leader in them. And that's where we got this point of student synergy from, because synergy is about collaboration of the students, and we as students, we need to work together, and we need a leader who knows our problems, a leader who has been with us, and I know Koth is the right leader.
We as students, we need to believe in ourselves. The university needs to respect our hustle, because my parents' hustle is my hustle. The university needs to start to be accountable. The university needs to be accountable in everything it does, because they are serving us. We are the clients. The university, in order for our university to become a competitive university, a mighty university, meaning it needs to engage its stakeholders, and the stakeholders will be the students. So we thank Mr. Aswa for coming out with this slogan, Respect Student Hustle, because it involves all of us as students. So, and my humble appeal to everyone, please come 14th and 15th, please vote Mr. Aswa as your next guild president.
Phillips is the right candidate for the guild position because he's consistent, he's hardworking, he puts the students first, and we are all students here. That's why we have to support the right person. Phillips has vision for us as students. He has very many things in his mind that he wants to put in action, and he only needs us to give him the hand, to give him the power, and that's why I'm calling upon everyone out there to come and support Okoth Phillips Student Synergy. students should be working together to fight the problems that are around campus. So don't forget to vote Okoth Phillips come Friday and Saturday for weekend students.
I'm requesting people outside there, all students of Ndejje University, both Kampala and main campus, come Saturday and Friday, please. May you vote Aswa, the only person who can respect the students' hustle. And he analyzed it very well, the meaning of students' hustle. My hustle is his hustle. My parents' hustle is his hustle. And all those one who are paying for themselves, hustle is his hustle.
The guild candidates are calling on the fellow students to prepare for the voting day.
Come this Friday and Saturday when we have our elections. I request my dear viewers, my dear students and other students of Ndejje University from different campuses to carry their registration cards, because this is one of the basic requirements for verification and the qualification for our election. Otherwise, thank you so much for this opportunity. I, Okoth Phillips, will clearly stand out with the students to enhance students' experience in this university, because Ndejje University leadership I see is really lacking. Not that they have not done their best, but they are really doing, but there are a lot of gaps in between. And I, through studying what has really been taking place, have come to fill in the cavities, the gaps between Ndejje politics, and have taken it to a higher level. Given us quite some good time, because if you have to look at the previous timetable that was drafted, it was kind of extended, and this gave us kind of over upper hand, because you'll find that there are some sectors that we did not reach up to. Like with extension of time, we had to reach them. And on Friday we shall be voting. It's my humble appeal calling all my supporters, those, if you know that you are there, you believe in the students' movement, you believe in respecting everyone's hustle, you know that your voice has been heard, you have that hope, and you think like I do, kindly come and entrust me with your vote come Friday.
The race of the guild candidates is getting tougher as the candidates are still convincing more of their voters at the university campuses in Luero Bombo, Mengo and Graduate School in Rubaga to come and cast their votes on Friday and Saturday respectively. Anselm Ojaru, live at 8.
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni wants all Ugandans to play their role in the wealth creation of Uganda in order to achieve collective development and prosperity through other means such as practicing modern, commercial and calculated agriculture to fight poverty at household level.
While addressing leaders in West Nile as he began his tour on investment and wealth creation in West Nile on Tuesday under the theme, Securing Your Future Through Wealth Creation and Shared Prosperity, His Excellency the President revealed that while the money economy has grown from 4% in 1969 to 68% currently, there is still a lot to be done. He called upon every Ugandan to join the money economy.
I am concentrating on the issue of the wealth for the whole state. I have been in this struggle for the last 60 plus years. I started in my area, the Ankole area, together with our colleagues, the students, some of whom died in our wars.
He said economic infrastructure development such as roads, railway, piped water, internet, among others, to facilitate wealth creation are also being worked on and promised to address the problem of intermittent power supply in West Nile. He expressed optimism in the parish development model, which is aimed at getting people out of poverty through enterprises that have a global demand to uplift the remaining 38% of Ugandans still in substance to money economy. The meeting was attended by, among others, the Vice President Jessica Alupo, ministers, especially those hailing from West Nile, Dr. Joyce Moriku Kaduchu, Evelyn Anite, Dr. Chris Baromusi, Ruth Nankabira, among others. Anselm Ojaru, live at 8.
Thank you very much, Anselm. Uganda police reported a peaceful and successful operation during the Easter preparations from all their security units across the country. This was said by the police spokesperson Fred Enanga in a press conference with journalists in Nakuru. Let's have a look.
In a report read by the police spokesperson Fred Enanga while addressing journalists at the police headquarters in Nakuru, Uganda police registered peaceful and successful Easter celebrations.
Holy Week and Easter celebrations were peaceful, and it is upon that background that the leadership of the joint security agencies came out to applaud all security personnel who promoted safety and boosted security during the Holy Week and Easter celebrations. Reports from all our jurisdictions indicate that the Easter holiday was generally peaceful without any incidents of security concern. We had millions of Christians gathered in churches and other places of worship across the country, celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ and observing the Easter holiday.
Enanga therefore applauded church leaders and event promoters for the cooperation they showed during the celebrations.
But we want to also thank the church leaders who graced and participated in the various religious prayers and Easter celebrations. Our territorial commanders across all jurisdictions also worked with musicians and promoters of events in the policing of music shows and concerts across all major venues. No incident was registered, unlike what we had at the beginning of the year, so we want to thank them too.
In addition, security units and departments of all levels, including local leaders, also did great job as far as maintaining peace and order is concerned.
Interagency planning, preparation, evaluation and coordination efforts were very successful. The full team efforts included UPDF, the joint intelligence components of ISO, SOCMI, and crime intelligence. The Uganda police units, general duties, we had the field force units, our CID, fire and rescue, police health services, traffic, forensics, K9. We brought out all these units, including the public relations teams. They were doing a great job during that period. But we also want to thank the local leadership and their communities for their level of vigilance. They helped us secure. They helped us to effectively secure this Easter celebration.
However, Enanga, while referring to ADF rebels, noted that police force is still carrying out counter-terror operations.
We'll continue carrying out a number of counter-terror operations. You are aware that as a country we have an existing threat environment, and because of that, our counter-terror task teams have continued to disrupt plans by ADF remnants in the country.
He therefore called upon all Ugandans to join hands in fighting terrorism by preventing their children in joining rebel groups.
Continue to call upon all Ugandans to reject terrorism in all its forms, and of course, as the joint security agencies, we are continuing with our operations aimed at preventing, first of all, deterring, stopping and dismantling ADF infrastructure in our country.
Sala Chidabo, live at 8.
Thank you very much, Sarah Chirabo. On the 6th of April 2023, the Uganda court charged the Minister of Karamoja and her brother with fraud, and they were detained in a rare corruption case against the country's top official. The head of prisons, Frank Baine, clarified that the minister, Mary Goretti Chitutu, is not receiving VIP treatment in the Luzira prisons. He said this while addressing journalists on the 11th of April 2023. Let's have more.
On 6th of April 2023, the Minister Margaret Chituntu and her brother appeared before the Anti-Corruption Court, where they were both charged of stealing iron sheets for housing in the country's poorest region. Meanwhile, Uganda prison authorities have dismissed reports that the minister is being given special treatment in Ruzira prison.
I'm also here to inform you that last Thursday we received Honorable Kitutu and her brother in our custody. By yesterday there was a lot of speculation that Honorable has been given VIP status. Then shortly that she has started a hunger strike. Now, facts are, yes, we received her in our custody with her brother. 2, she is treated accordingly. If I may zero down, according to the Mandela rules, because that's what we are operating on.
Frank Baine further clarified that Minister Katutu is just like any other prisoner who is submissive to prison rules.
There is no hunger strike. She's behaving well and responding to our management. So let's not speculate. Let her manage her case in court, and justice should be served. But attributing some of these uncalled for words is not necessary.
However, the police spokesperson Fred Enanga noted that other members are also under investigations and the reports will be submitted before this week ends.
By the end of this very week, we would be in position of submitting all the individual case files of the various witnesses whom we obtained statements from. And I want to inform you that because of the importance of having a well-organized case management system, we had to ensure that our findings are thoroughly documented and in a manner that makes it easy for the Office of the DPP to digest the report for purposes of prosecution. So even this week, the remaining individual case files are going to be submitted to the DPP, and then we shall be guided on the new suspects to be charged this week.
Mary Goreti Chituntu is the minister responsible for Kalamoja and its development. Her arrest was directed by the members of the Parliamentary Select Committee, which is investigating the misappropriation of the iron sheet meant for vulnerable people in Kalamoja. Salah Shirabo, live at 8.
Thank you very much for watching. This has been Live at 8. Until tomorrow, same time, same station.